Hello everybody, I'm Hope and welcome to Let's Play Fate Stay Night Rialta Nua, whatever the hell that means. So, as you can no doubt tell, I've just recently finished Fate Zero, the masterpiece of an anime and honestly one of my favorite stories I've ever had the pleasure of viewing myself. And well, after a lot of thinking and a lot of contemplating, I decided that I'm gonna Let's Play Fate Stay Night, particularly the Fate route. So, I do know that there is the Fate route, the Unlimited Blade Works route, and the Heaven's Feel route, which Heaven's Feel just got its third movie, which concludes the route, so technically I could just watch the anime, right? Well, the Fate route's adaptation isn't the best, and I've heard from a lot of people that Unlimited Blade Works is inferior to the novel. I've heard Heaven's Feel is good, but leaves stuff out of the novel. So I'm not too sure whether or not I'm going to watch the Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Feel anime/movies yet. But for now, I am going to be doing at the very least, the Fate route in the visual novel form, and decide after I finish it what I'm going to do from there. So I hope that's okay with everybody. This is a different format, absolutely, because you're used to seeing my face and my reactions and stuff. Well, I think I'm pretty okay with a Let's Play format. I love talking, I love voicing my opinions, and I love voice acting. And I love sharing my reactions to certain things in media. So I think it all works out here. Sorry for the drawn-out intro. Let's start talking about the game. So, at the end of Fate Zero, Kiritsugu Emiya rescues a child, Shiro, after the Grail, which is Angra Mainyu, decides to screw everything over by inhabiting itself as Kirei's will or something. It's unclear. Kirei wins, he survives, he's an asshole, gives the fucking Azoth dagger to Rin, is just like, here you go, I'm just a church guy. Just enjoy yourself, Rin. I know you've never liked me, but here's a dagger. Your dad gave it to me. And Gilgamesh was reincarnated. Well, technically Kira was, too. And everybody in Fuyuki pretty much died. Or at least a lot of people. But there was one survivor. Shiro Emiya, the main protagonist of the Fates. How do I know this? I've stated this before. I do know Shiro. I don't know much about him other than that he's the main protagonist and he's very memed. I mean, people die if they're killed. Am I right? Am I right? And certainly that's something, alright. And I've been alerted to read the text for the visual novel at the bottom of the screen, and I'm a little bit saddened. Not a little bit, a lot. So, it states, I have a secret that I haven't told you. I'm a magi. 3 years after the death of his foster father, strange events begin happening in town, and he finds himself drawn into a battle between the magi called Masters. So, this is the little setup piece for this game, and this means that Kiritsugu's dead. Wonderful. I had hoped that Kiritsugu would be in this in the main Fate series, but nope. Looks like he's dead. Wonderful. At least he can join Irie up in whatever fucking homunculus heaven there is. At least I hope so. Oh no. And my friend, my Fate friend, has alerted me by telling me this little piece of detail that hurts my heart. You guys remember at the end of Fate Zero when Kiritsugu tells Shiro about his dream and how he wanted to be a hero? Well, it turns out that it's widely accepted by the fandom that Kiritsugu dies right after that scene because of unknown reasons, which do get explained in the game, I believe. I do have a theory that it has to do with the Grail, perhaps the curse of the Grail, because Angra Mainyu herself, or itself, whatever it is, specifically told Kiritsugu that it was going to curse him. And well, not only did the events of Fuyuki play out, but his death being so unexpected could also be a part of that. So that's honestly what I'm going to be leaning towards. And that's really sad. I'm going to miss Kiritsugu, but I think that that is the most poetic way for him to die, and actually perfect from a storytelling perspective. I really do like that. Enough babbling, let's get started with the game. It's been like, what, 6 minutes of me talking? I hope you guys are ready for Let's Play Fate Stay Night, the Fate route of Rialta Nua. Oh, and also, this is the... It took me a long time to get this running on my computer because, you know, Fate doesn't exist in the Western countries. It only exists in Japan. The visual novel, I mean. So, I had to do some things I'm not very proud of to get this game running. And I also managed to get it with HD support, with having all the routes, like, together without, like, splitting them between 3 different files or something. And I also have the H scenes. I don't know how, I mean, I can turn them off, but for now I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm just going to let the game come as it's installed and play it. So let's get started with Fate. Type Moon presents. Oh, wow, this looks great. Ooh. Ah, this music. We're just getting straight into it, aren't we? Ooh, this is like serene and calming. I guess we should begin reading. It was a thrust like lightning. A spearhead thrust to pierce my heart. Trying to dodge it would be useless. Being lightning, it's invisible to the human eye. Whoa! But the lightning that tries to pierce me is repelled by the moonlight that tries to save me. Ooh, we're getting pretty fucking philosophical already. I don't even know what you're talking about, whoever you are. But I too get scared by lightning. And the moonlight does try to save people sometimes. Unless you're a werewolf. I mean, you get a power up, but I digress. Clang. A beautiful sound. Thankfully, this isn't Berserk, so it actually sounds good. No. The sound before me is heavier than steel. The armor she is wearing is not beautiful at all, and as unrefined as the cold night. Armor she is wearing? Huh. The sound wasn't beautiful at all. Oh fuck, this is Berserk. It was actually the sound of steel. It's just that the Night! I only know one female knight in armor, and that's fucking Saber. But she's dead. Or playing out the same exact memory of her passing, I believe, or something. But, I don't know. It's just that the night is beautiful enough to turn it into a charming sound like a bell. Yes! Oh my god, we're just going right in, man. Balls hanging out, just ready. Fucking, oh, Saber, I missed you. And how are you back? It's time for Grail War number 5. This time it'll be so good we won't need a 6th one. Oh wait. Okay, so Saber's back. I mean, I knew Saber was in the Fates, but this is pretty surprising for the beginning of the game. That's actually exciting. She asks in a voice that lights up the darkness. Whoa! Shiro! Oh shit, we've summoned Saber, maybe? Oh. Oh man, these events are taking place quite fast. But Shiro, what did you have to eat for breakfast? You fucking spilled some fucking strawberry jam all over your shirt. Good man, clean yourself. Wow, we've already sealed the contract. This is moving really fast. I wasn't expecting this, but really, this is really cool already. Yes, the contract has been completed. When she chose me as her master, I'm sure I swore to help her too. The moonlight still lights up the darkness. As if following the knight's example, the shed again falls silent. You know, I can imagine Saber getting summoned here, and she because I'm pretty sure that we are in the shed that you know, the shed where we healed Irie in Zero. If I were Saber, I'd be pretty fucking angry, man. I'd be like, why the hell am I being summoned here now? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Time has stopped. The scene lasts less than a second. But I'll remember the scene vividly, even when I've gone to hell. Whoa, okay, Shiro. No need to get all well, that's not really nihilistic, is it? I mean, you really think you're gonna go to hell, buddy? What'd you do? Is that jam like virgin blood? Is that from like Little Caesars? Their fucking pizza sauce is pretty tasty. The face slightly turned. The quiet green eyes. The instant becomes an eternity. The blue outfit symbolizing her sways in the wind. Nice little movement there. For a 2004 visual novel, I really like the art. It does look older, but it has a charm to it that I can't deny is really appreciated to me. A faint blue light filters in. The golden hair shines in the moonlight. Ooh, okay. Fate. Oh yeah, here we go! Oh, this is so exciting. I'm very excited for this. Oh, do I have to click? Oh, okay. This is a story from 10 years ago. Oh. Hey, Zero? I'm watching someone I know very well. A tall man with a deep-featured face, who to my knowledge has never told a joke, is patting my head. No, that's not quite right. I guess he doesn't know how much strength to use, so to be more accurate, he's grabbing my head and mashing it around. I guess that's only to be expected. After all, that's the first time he's ever patted my head. Is this Kiritsugu? I answer the deep voice with a polite, yes. The man patting my head nods once, lets go, and stands up. So, that was it. If I'd known then that it was our final moment together, I would have made him laugh with my best jokes. I had practiced telling jokes a lot, and hoped that I could bring a smile to his grave face. I guess you could say I was sad that I couldn't tell him any of them. Oh no. Maybe... is this Kiritsugu? Oh! Oh, this is Rin! Is this Rin talking to Tokiomi before Tokiomi gets killed by Kirei? Or is this Rin talking to Kirei? Put the association in your debt. By the time you mature, I'll you decide what to do after that. You should be able to take care of yourself. Okay, now this is definitely her talking to Tokiomi from Zero. Well, I guess it's not Shiro, so... Even though he said such things, I guess he was still worried. He told me about the heirloom jewels. The jewels inherited from the master, and how to manage the basement. As he was telling me all the things I didn't know yet, I realized even as a child that most likely he wouldn't be coming back. Right. Rin is actually quite intelligent. Especially for her age. I mean, it does make sense for mages, given what they have to do in their life and how corrupted they become with the roles that they are given. But even in Zero, Rin was very mature for herself. Well, immature like a child, but very mature in other ways. Especially when she saved those children from Ryunosuke. This is a nice little scene. A war had started. Okay, I wonder if she's acknowledging the Grail War. So we're getting some backstory fleshed out. It's actually really cool storytelling, because this game existed before Fate Zero existed, because Fate Zero is a prequel. So the way that you're gonna fill those gaps in is by the main storyline talking about the past, through flashbacks, or monologuing, or just even flat-out exposition. We're slowly building the pieces together, and I'm sure people will be very angry that, hey, you watched Zero, you're gonna ruin the novel for yourself. But this actually makes it more impacting to me. Sure, it lessens the mystery of what's going on and the first encounter of meeting these characters, but it really stresses the outcome and the tragedy that's there, and it'll give you a better feeling of what everyone's been through, and can get you attached more. Your empathy will be able to stay with the characters more. At least that's what I think. Not a war between countries, but a war between people. But the only ones at war were 7 people. Yep. In a situation like this, the word war should be unsuitable, but here it's a different story as the ones in conflict are magi. The 7 magi, each from a different faction, had started to compete for unknown reasons, and killed each other in unknown ways. Ah. That's actually really smart lore building there. Especially if you don't know what Zero is. This already fills you in the loop like 5 minutes into the game. I applaud you, whoever wrote this. Good job. The man standing before me was one of them. He too was in a position to kill or be killed. He must have known more keenly than I did that his time was near. Yeah. Rin. いずれ聖杯は現れる。あれを手に入れるのは遠坂の義務であり、何より魔術師であろうとするのなら避けては通れない道だ。Right. So, yeah, we know that the Tosakas do not win it as Tokiyome had hoped, but a 5th Grail War is absolutely going to happen in this game because of the existence of Ilia. Once more, he patted my head and left. That was the end. That was the last time I saw the man who entered the Holy Grail War as a master and died. The man who was my teacher, as well as my father. Oh, I'm sorry, Rin. I bet you one of the biggest plot twists in this game is learning that Kirei did it. Because we're not gonna know Kirei's identity. So, that's fucking genius. The writers are... I'm already gushing too much. This is amazing. I see him off politely. I knew I was on the verge of crying, but I shed no tears. I loved him. He was a great father and a great magus. Magus, whatever you... However you say that, it's really hard, damn it. I'm like 10. Or 8, I think. Among magi, there are only obstinate people. In the whole world, I don't think anyone had a better character than his. He taught me as a teacher and loved me as a father. That's why I decided to choose my path according to what he left me in the end. Rin. I see. You're going to latch onto those words and fight for it. So, this sets up Rin's motivation and her reason for existing in this main conflict of this story. Good stuff. I do wonder how we're going to be introduced to the Matos and the Ainsburns, and to Sakura, unless those count as plot twists in the game that you find out later. Although knowing that those things exist will make the emotional scenes hit harder. So you will lose the shock factor to the twist, but I think the emotional part of Fate is honestly more impacting than the twists. In the end, he left me those words as a magus and not as a father. That is why at that moment, my path was determined. Oh, she's so cute. It's only natural for a student to follow the words of their teacher. Since then, through many twists and turns, I, Tosakarin, have matured. It has been 10 years since the winter day on which my father went to war. And I'm actually legal now, so there's that. I haven't exactly been waiting for this moment, but I am excited. That's only natural. The event I have never forgotten about is about to start. Ooh. 131. January 31st? Do I click? I do, okay. Alarm clock! No, I don't want to wake up. Oh wait, this is Rin. I think. Something is ringing. Bring, bring! Oh, that's definitely Rin. Urasai tomare. I'm trying to get, I gotta have an adult Rin voice now. I don't know how I'm gonna voice her dialogue, but I'll do my best! The sound doesn't stop. It rings loudly as if I'm an enemy. So cute. You should let me sleep in a bit longer. No, it has to let me sleep in. I was deciphering my father's will until early this morning, and I've used up too much magical energy. In other words, my mind and body are dead tired. Yeah, telephones or alarms are stubborn, man. I tell ya, there are times when I just want to fucking break the alarm and stuff it down the chimney. I mean, I don't have a chimney, but my neighbor does. So, there's that. The alarm clock doesn't speak my language. So why does the ring sound like it's telling me, you're gonna be late? Late. Oh. Yeah, being late is bad, especially if you're a Japanese, like, high honor student. That's a big no-no! Though that depends on the situation. I'm a good student, but maybe I can get to school at the last moment just for today. That's right. Already the game's quite relatable. I mean, I feel this deeply on a spiritual level. My inner being has been called out, intertwined with this goddamn visual novel. Game, if you're gonna call me out like this, I'm gonna have to fight you. Because I don't like being put through this shit. Please. Rin! Stop being fucking relatable, damn it. Huh? Isn't that strange? Why is that strange? Do you not usually do that? I look at the alarm clock drowsily. The clock is pointing exactly at 7. I usually get up at 6:30, so the spare 30 minutes have already been used up. Oh, why can't I think when I wake up? I stare at the alarm clock for several seconds. Shutting it off, I decide to get out of bed. Oh, some just da-da-da-da-da, we've got some music, hell yeah! We've got some roomy music, look at the furniture, look at the chairs! We've even got big titty statues, I think. Looks nice in here, I mean look at the decor! I mean you are rich! Passing through the cold hallway, I enter the cold living room. It's 7 o'clock on the last day of January. Oyuki City is usually pretty warm in the winter, but this morning it's as cold as any other city. I can even see my breath indoors, and on top of that, there's no one else in the house to warm it up. Heater, chicken eater. Turning on the heater, I head to the bathroom. At times like this, living on your own is inconvenient. If there was someone to wake up before me, the living room would be warm by now. Yeah, I mean, living alone, especially like 18, that's definitely like a whole new world. I mean, I live with one person, so, like, and some animals, so I can sort of almost get the feeling, but being completely alone would be quite strange and surreal, especially, you know, at a younger age. I like the music track here, though. It's just nice and upbeat. I wash my face at the sink. I brush my long hair and get ready. A cold morning, a cold sink. The only advantage is the cold water clears your sleepiness completely. I tie my ribbon and I'm all ready. I did not expect to play as Rin so early on in the game. Not that I'm complaining, but this is big twisty surprises, I tell you that. I was certain we'd be playing as Shiro for a lot of the beginning parts. But for now, we're just getting established with the characters, the little sprinkles of world building, and I'm okay with this. This is a visual novel after all. All I have to do is eat breakfast and head out. Looking at the clock, it's only a bit past 7, and I'm a bit disappointed. Well, nice. You won't be late. Then again, I would never do anything as clumsy as running to school anyway. It is the custom of the Tosaka family to act with composure and elegance at all times. Excuse me? What is that? Taking a custom like that seriously must mean that my family originated from a very high-class background indeed. Owning this old Western-styled mansion is proof of that. And on top of it, the Tosaka family is a bloodline of sorcerers able to use the power of magic. Talking about age, our family has an ancient history. Lore! Oh yeah, baby! Ooh, never mind. The music got really somber here. Actually, I can't speak openly about it at all. Oh, by the way, I, Tosaka Rin, am a magus. Who on earth can I brag to like that? Magic is just what it sounds like. Magic. I don't care if you get ideas like abracadabra or whatever. You can just think of us as people who do strange things by casting spells. Though, it's not like we fly around on brooms or make stars appear with the wave of a wand. I'm not fucking Hermione Granger. I'm actually a good character. Sorry. Harry Potter fans, if you're in the comments, I don't dislike her. it's just being a funny. Well, we could do that, but we don't bother as it's kind of meaningless. We're basically heretics who hide ourselves from the world. We're prohibited from standing out, and even if we weren't, we would rather be at home studying magic. Yeah, the mage families are very secretive. They're almost based around secretive societies. And thinking about it, the families have to be incest families. Which is, Uh-oh. I mean, Rin, there's like no one left to create more Tosakas, right? Unless there's just gonna be no more purebloods. I mean, Kenneth's family, the Melloys, are kind of dead now. Although the Ainsburns don't technically have a pure homunculus anymore. They do have a part homunculus. And I'm pretty sure there would be full-blooded Ainsburns over there. And the Amatos still have full-bloods, which, with Zoken. And Sakura is gonna have to mate with someone to make offspring, as Zoken wanted. On top of that, the word sorcerer is completely inaccurate. To be precise, there are only 5 sorcerers in the world. Things no one can do, things beyond the ability of modern science. The ones who can make such miracles are the ones we call sorcerers. Miracles that can never be achieved, regardless of time or effort. Those we call sorcery. Okay, so the difference between magic and sorcery is magic is more basic in nature, and sorcery is like fantastical and more in line of what you think of when you hear the word magic rather than just simple, let me just shoot ice out of my fucking wand. So it's gonna differ from, I guess, the Almelois. If there are sorcerers, I believe Tokyomen was considered a sorcerer, right? Or am I mistaken? He did have quite a wide range of magic and abilities, though.
Those things that are mysterious, but achievable with time and effort, those we call magic.
Okay. Magic is the more achievable one with discipline and effort. Which is what Rin has shown that she already has a great deal of potential and mana, given that she's a pure-blooded Tosaka, but she's also quite diligent in her studies and takes after her father in that regard.
That's what I do is called magic rather than sorcery. It's complicated, but that's how it is, so just accept it. To be honest, the modern world doesn't recognize the existence of magi. We're more secretive than the fleshlight you hold under your fridge. Or, well, bed. It's complicated, okay? Don't question it. As we believe, control and learn things that are measurable, our existence is incompatible with the modern world. Because it's kind of meaningless.
In the grand scheme of things, when you're not fighting for the Grail, it is rather meaningless. Unless you can, like, levitate things, then you can just grab the remote and use it to flicker through the TV. But I mean, I don't think that exists. So, magic is mostly for fighting and sustaining bloodlines. I think, anyway.
Going to a normal school and becoming a normal adult bring you far more happiness than studying magic.
I think that's where Shiro comes in, as just a normal person. Because he's just some dude. I mean, he was adopted, so he is an Emiya now. Not by blood, but I wonder if the name will curse him. Like, Kiritsugu's own fucking ghost will just hijack his body and be like, alright, time to suffer, bitch. It's just like, Shiro. What? Dad, what are you doing? Listen to me. You're gonna go through some shit. But don't worry about it. If you ever come to a Grail, tell it no, and tell it to not touch you anywhere. The Grail's kind of an asshole. It will do anything to win you over. But what the fuck is a Grail? Don't worry about it, son. I'll talk to you later. Oh, man. That's kind of my headcanon. I want Kiritsugu to be the ghost inside Shiro's head. Just like, hey, how you doing, Shiro? Oh, no!
Human technology is great. In the past few hundred years, it has been leading the way ahead of magic.
What is this, Attack on Titan? Not with magic, but with technology. Yeah, I mean, the human race has kind of developed at a scary fast rate in the grand scheme of things. Just look at the past 200 years. 200 years ago, we were armed with, like, nothing. I mean, we had some things, like bronze and tin and metal and rice, but not much else.
Nothing is impossible for humans. The miracles once only possible through magic are now tools, and not miraculous at all.
Well, magi are tools, Rin.
Still, magic has its good points. Just as there are things possible only through science, there are also things possible only through magic. It was the master of the Tosaka family who said that if science is moving toward the future, magic is moving towards the past.
Okay. Why move towards the past, though? It's as if we're trying to find an answer to the mysteries of the past that we don't know about. I believe that the mysteries there are Angra Mainyu and the Grail, given that the families are kind of shrouded in mystery. But isn't it because of the family's existence that the Grail comes? I mean, just look at the Ainsburns. There has to be something about them. And what the hell is the root? I was thinking maybe the root of all evil, as in all the evil of the world is what the Grail is in itself. But if the root is the past and the knowledge of what is everything that there is to be, who's to say that attaining it is what you'd want? What does that make you? A god? Does that give you the ability to transcend the astral plane to 4 dimensions? There's a lot of mysteries, but I like the idea of what Rin's bringing up here, that science is moving towards the future, whereas magic is moving towards the past.
Something about the past and the future ending up the same place. Everything is always running toward the 0 point. 8-0. Badum-dis.
God damn it.
Let's put off all those difficult discussions. They should wait until we're old. Finishing breakfast, I grabbed my bag. Ooh, pendant. Isn't this the pendant that your father gave you? I don't really want to take the thing to school, but it'd be a waste just to leave it here. Nice, Rin. No, that's an understatement. It's much stronger than that. I found this after decoding Father's will last night.
Oh! Okay.
It contains the equivalence of 10 years of my magical energy. There was said to be an heirloom. This might well be it. Well, the Magi of Tosaka are skilled at the transformation of power. We put our magical energy into jewels whenever we have free time. To put it simply, the jewels are bullets and we are the gun. Persona! The only other thing I can say I received from my father is the magic crest for the Tosaka family engraved on my left arm.
I see. So, does that mean that... I wonder if Zoken gave the Mato crest on Sakura yet? Perhaps.
In essence, this is the proof of the successor. And it's like a tattoo that condenses all the inherited magic of the Tosaka family. I put the pendant, which can now be said to be my father's memento, into my pocket.
Really, anything would be possible. I'm sure that that would help you in a last resort kind of situation with the energy inside of it, but I'm not too sure what else it could be good for. I mean, you did make the parallel with the gun and the bullet, so there is that.
It's 7:30. I should get going or I'll be late for school.
Okay, we're leaving the... Excuse me? Are we in Germany now? The fuck? Oh, that was some mood whiplash. I don't even know. Schlerbung verfavrendre. Apologies if I have any viewers that speak whatever language this is, but I'm sorry.
I weave my words with magical energy quickly. Being a magus, I can't let my guard down when leaving my house. Even though there's never been a single robber, wandering child, nor a stray cat. I don't think my neighbor has ever come to say hello either.
Living a life of solitude, Rin. What happened to your mother? Is she like in a mental hospital right now?
I look up the mansion I've grown so accustomed to over the years. Fuyuki is certainly a strange city, with many Western-style houses on this side of town, and an area full of Japanese-styled houses just beyond the intersection. Yeah, basically, we live in the Western mansion, and Shiro lives in the Eastern Japanese little hut. Not hut. House with the tatami mats and all the... Maybe a, what are those stoves called? Damn it. Damn it, I know what they're... Damn it, I can't remember. I guess it's because many foreign families came to live here a long time ago, but even so, I don't see many foreigners around here now. There's a foreigners' ceremony in the new city across the river, but it only has the graves of the first generation of families. I
mean, I think it'd be pretty rad to be in Japan, but in Fuyuki? I don't know about that, Chief. It seems like you got some weird shit there, Bam. I mean, just look at the Grail. I don't think I'm gonna be living near Fuyuki. This shit's like fucking Tokyo with Gajira. I'm like, goddamn. Let me just leave. Oh. Alright. I see church and priest, and immediately my Kirei senses go off as if he's fucking Batman. Just damn, boy.
go to the church and ask the priest sometime.
Well, I mean, you technically do know Kirei-rin! Holy crap! Holy crap, Lois, we're gonna see fucking Kirei!
He knows about lots of boring things.
Oh, this road looks nice. I'm liking all the different CGs for the game so far.
Stepping outside, I feel a certain incongruity. It's especially quiet with no sense of the morning's noisiness. At 7:30, the street should be filled with students going to school and people going to work. Perhaps everyone slept in today. It's unusually cold, so I bet everyone's still wrapped up in their warm beds.
Or maybe they're all dead! No, I don't know. Oh man, this place looks pretty damn Western. You're not... Well... no, this looks actually like a Japanese school. This actually looks similar to a church near my area. Not even gonna lie. The parking spot and the little... Oh, this is eerily similar to a place where I live. Holy shit. Damn.
It's strange that I haven't seen one student so far. At 7:30, you can usually see people in uniform here and there. But I'm the only person at the school gates, and it looks like the clubs are just starting their morning practice. In other words, the only explanation is...
Oh. Hello, human. What are you, a combination between Maya and Sola? Alright, I'm gonna call you Malo. No, Sola, Maya, Soma! I'm gonna call you Soma. The small sigh, I turned to the girl who addressed me. So I'm not really good with deep girl voices, nor am I good at them in general. But I'll certainly try my best. I mean, this is only the first episode. I've got quite a while to get good at these voices and practice them on my own time. So if you have any words of advice, you should give them to me. I'm doing my best. Thanks.
This girl's speaking so frankly. It's Mitsuzuri Ayako.
That's gonna be a little bit hard to remember. Mitsuzuri, that's like water. I think your name means something water. Ayako, child of... Ko is, I believe, an ending kanji for child. Not sure. I'll have to look up what your name means.
She's my classmate in Class 2A, and there are a lot of stories about her.
Wait, what? Is my clock? Wait, is my watch?
Wait,
Hold up a second. Are you telling me I could have slept for 30 more minutes? No!
She waves her hand in front of me, wondering if I'm alright. She is one of the few friends who knows I am not a morning person. In other words, she thinks I'm not fully awake yet.
What are the odds of that? Is it daylight? Is it daylight savings time? Well, this is a simple explanation. I thought we had something supernatural happening, but I guess it's too early in the game for that. I mean, sure, it did summon a magical fucking king girl with armor, so there's that. But for now, the true peril of fate is clocks being an hour late!
Really? Just what's going on here? Did Father arrange for all the clocks to go mad when the pendant was removed from the basement?
Ooh, that might be it, actually. Maybe the magical energy disturbs it? Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Oh, is Mitsuzuri a part of, like, the archery team? Or does she manage it? She seems to be, maybe a senior or a junior or something. Or maybe they're all seniors because they are 18.
そう。気苦労が絶えないのね、相変わらず。
Yeah, it really is like that sometimes. I mean, what else can you do?
だからって言ってくれるわ。あ、ついでだから見ていく？登坂が見学する分には男どもも喜ぶけど。
You really think I want to watch some sweaty dudes? Come on, I have better things to do. Like sleep!
弓道部か。
Archery, though. Maybe Shiro's in archery. That'd be cool. We could have the Shiro and Rin meet each other. I believe there is love route for Rin, so... Let's fucking go! No, I don't know.
I have 3 acquaintances in the archery club. One is Ayako, the person before me right now, and the other 2 are people I barely talk to.
One is probably Shiro.
And for one of those 2, the word acquaintance doesn't really suffice. I became friends with Ayako because I had been watching the archery club from afar.
そうね。様子を見るだけなら付き合うわ。早く来すぎたからやることもないし。
よし、じゃあ全は急げ。早速行こう。
Alright, let's go to the archery club.
The impressive archery range is one of our school's outstanding aspects. Perhaps the director is just interested in archery, but the range is much too fancy for a mere school club.
ほらほら、まだ開始まで時間があるし、中でお茶しようぜ、登坂。
Oh, I am quite thirsty, thanks for asking, but I'd rather have some water. I mean, how else am I gonna be hydrated? You think I like tea? It's quite bitter. Happy about something, Ayako drags me in by the hand. It's a bad habit of hers. He talks like a guy when she's expressing her true feelings.
Yeah, she has like a little bit of masculinity, like kind of tomboyish.
As Ayako said, there's no one in here. While sipping hot tea, we prepare for today's class. The tea tastes really good in this open winter environment. But yeah, that's right, it is winter. Why am I complaining about bitterness?
さて、単刀直入に聞くけど、そっちの調子はどうなのよ、登坂。
A reliable archery
頼りに
partner?
なる相棒は見つかった？
Probably not.
So... As there's no one else around, Ayako comes straight out and asks me a ridiculous question.
ほんと、いきなり本題に入るのね、あなたは。その言いぶりだと、そっちはもう見つけたんだ。
Maybe.
ノーコメント。
No comment.
こっちも秘密さ。
No comment.
どうなのよ。その疲れた顔を見ると脈ありって感じだけ
Do
ど。
I look like a morning person, Mitsuri? God.
こっちもノーコメント。あなたに隠してもどうせ見抜かれるか。残念ながらこっちは。
That's so fucking cute. I love the when they splice English in between. Actually, the way that they say no comment isn't really English, but it's just the way that they splice like just English phrases into their speech is just adorable to me.
綾子の方はお互いのんびりしてる余裕はないはずだけど。
そうなんだけど、私も雲行きは怪しいわ。とりあえず取り繕うことはできるけど、ことがことでしょ。この先の命運がかかってるんだから。
Your future depends on archery. What are we talking about here? Scholarships? Are we getting our entire college career funded by archery? Because if so, I'm a pretty bad shot. And I'm speaking as myself and not as Rin, because holy fuck. I've never even played archery. But I'm bad at fucking pinpoint accuracy things anyway. Unless it's shooters, then I think I'm kind of decent. Except for in Halo. Oh. Zoomed in, yes, but no scoping, hell no.
勝手に決めて私に負けるのも嫌？
Oh, feisty Rin!
もちろん、私にとって重要なのはあんたを任すことだもの。何が手に入るとか、何を手に入れるとかは二の次よ。
Alright, bet. I getcha. Let's fucking go. Fucking pants off. Let's do this!
She laughs boldly.
似た者同士ね、私たち。
ええ、 初めて会った時に言ったでしょ。あんたとはそういう関係にあるんだって。
They seem to have a rather healthy friendship, actually. They do seem like... So far, the writing has really shown that they are friends. It's not like expositing, "Hello there, you are my best friend. I've known you since I was 4 years old, and I really like you." It's actually genuine dialogue between them that strikes a personality between the two and sparks some chemistry. So it is really good in that aspect so far. I'm enjoying it.
Yes, she did indeed. I was certainly surprised when at our first meeting she said, "We'll probably end up with a kill-or-be-killed relationship." Or in other words, once we go all out against each other, we'll never really be friends. I agreed with her on that, and that's why we had a friend or foe relationship for 2 years.
ところでさ、私たちなんでこんな話してるんだっけ？
なんでって言い出したのは遠坂でしょ。
Well, what exactly do you mean? You kind of just came up to me and started talking about this. I'm just sleepy over here.
あんたがいつまでも彼氏がいないのは女としてどうよなんてこぼす。
Oh!
なら3年になる前にどっちが先に男作るかって勝負になったんじゃない。
Holy shit, I'm more dense than a hentai protagonist. We weren't talking about archery partners. We were talking about fucking. Oh, man! Okay. The ride to get a boyfriend. Well, Rin, you're gonna have to wait until one of these routes that decides whether or not you will smash. And given that I have the patches on, we will get to see it in all of its glory. It's up to you guys if you want me to read that. I will read the sex scenes. I will. It's mainly up to you guys that are watching if you want that or not. I'll subject myself to it for you. For you, the people, so you don't have to. What am I killing? Who am I kidding? Most Fate fans have probably already looked it up on the hub anyway. I can't, even if I wanted to. I'm not getting spoiled. What do you think you take me for? It's not like I've looked up Zero stuff. I have a supplier. He gives me weed too, but I don't really smoke it. I just kind of stick it in my wallet.
そうだった。売り言葉に買い言葉ってやつだった。で、遅れを取った方が1日言いなりになるんだっけ？
This is an interesting subplot. The who gets a boyfriend first? Slice of life school, man. This isn't Fate. This is a school slice of life. The fuck's wrong with the writer? How dare? Nah, I'm just kidding. This is actually neat. I'm not one of those edgy people that are like, "Oh my god, it's not gritty right away. It's not good." Fuck off with that. Some people are dumb.
今時子供でも交わさない約束だけど、あんたと私に限って往生際が悪いってことはないでしょ。
I guess so.
どんな結果になろうと、負けた方はおとなしく勝者に従うことになる。それを思うと私は今から楽しみで楽しみで。
Well, I didn't know you were into that, Mitsuzuri. I'm not gonna do whatever. Well, I'll do what you say, but please don't make me do anything weird. Ayako laughs. Honestly, she's so serious about this. Mitsuzuri Ayako is such a difficult person to deal with. Though, I can't wait to beat Ayako either, so neither of us are people you want to deal with.
そう。けど三辻さん、楽しむのは結構だけど、目的を違えないよう気をつけなさい。勝負の内容は後先だけじゃないでしょ。
Okay, so there's some other reasons. What are the layers here? Winner gets the other's lawnmower? Nail clippers? Lingerie? Like, what are we talking about here? Are the stakes high or are they low? Maybe we go get an all-out expense fucking dinner. Get some, like, delicious curry or something. Add some tofu on there. And you got a big meal.
わかってるって。遠坂より早く、遠坂が心底羨ましがるような関係にならないと、完全勝利とは言えないからね。
Oh shit, man. We're gonna have Shiro the Slayer. Shiro's gonna get these two bitches all over him. Alright, I need to stop talking like that. What I mean is, I think Shiro is probably gonna show up and Rin's gonna be one of those baka 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 baka. Probably, at least. That's what I'm thinking of. He would be really jealous of, so then you have to date Shiro. Because I think Rin would be jealous. She's that kind of girl, right? She's Tsundere. And she's got them thighs, too!
私たちにとってはそれが一番厄介な問題なんだが、どんなにいい男だろうと、 好きになれなきゃ意味がない。
Hopefully you guys aren't too picky. I'll give you guys some criteria you should look out for. Look at their attractiveness second. First should definitely be their personality. Don't go after tall people, because you should just go after people you like and click with. I don't look for people just because they have medium-sized boobs. I look at people for who they are. Why am I giving imaginary fake characters in a video game advice? I don't know, because I feel the need to tell them so. Because I like to give advice. At least I think I do.
Ayako sighs heavily. To my knowledge, Mitsuzuri Ayako is said to
Oh no. Oh no! No, this is Tenko all over again! No shit! Man, I didn't expect Fate to be so progressive in 2004, bro. Are we pushing that anti-men agenda? Oh, hell yeah! I'm gonna become the biggest soy boy cock for Mitsuzuri Senpai.
Hey, you know, men are terrible, and sadly I'm one too, but, you know, I'm different. So go out with me, right?
That's how some of them really be thinking. Making fools out of themselves, I swear.
Rumors are never to be trusted. However, as she suggested this match, rather than hating men, I think she just didn't have a chance.
No, that's much more fair. And a lot of this, I hope you understand, the viewers that are watching. I like to joke around a lot. You should be able to tell when I'm being absolutely serious. So just take this all as a fun time with jokes and just relax.
But that aside,
ちょっと私たちって何よ私たちって
yeah, well, oh yeah, she did say us.
断っておきますけど私はそっちと違って冷血感じゃありません
Oh,
男の子を好きになるなんて問題でも何でもないわ
aren't you the biggest tsundere in the book, though? Cold-hearted. Isn't that what soon means? Cold? Liar!
ああ、それ嘘。もしくは気づいていないだけ。
Called out!
なんてことは絶対ないもん。
I like her.
今まで数えきれないぐらい告白されたくせに一つも色良い返事してないじゃない。少しでも興味があるなら付き合おうって思うでしょ。なのに断り続けるってことはあんたは男に興味がないってことよ。
Yeah, I mean, most girls in general do get a lot of, are asked out a lot, and, I mean, I imagine as a girl you'd have to decline a lot of people. But, Mitsuzuri is basically saying Rin just declines everybody because she doesn't really have interest in people. I think she's just not a people person, maybe? Maybe that's because she's a Dosaka?
発想が貧困ねその場合
Oh!
好きな相手がい
You
る
know,
から
I didn't even think of that,
断
Rin.
る話もありじゃない
Shiro?
おお、すっごい美談。いいね、そういうの。ロマンだな。
Roman dana.
Ayako nods seriously, not making fun of me. Her sigh says, wouldn't it be nice if that was the case? Jeez. I really can't keep anything from her.
そうね私もそう思う
So ne, watashi mo sonto? Well, it's exactly as she says. I know myself how cold I am.
Ooh.
認めるわ私こと恋愛に関しては素人みたい
Yeah, I can understand that, Rin. I'm kind of in the same boat myself.
そういうこと。似た者同士だって言ったのも遠坂でしょ。
Yeah, you guys do seem similar. At least Rin is able to admit her own fault of being rather cold. It's good for people to admit things like that to themselves at the very least, instead of remaining distant from that fact or trying to just deny it outright. So I will give Rin some extra points for that.
ってもうじき7時か。秘密の話はこの辺にしとこう。いつ人がやってくるかわからないし、朝になったら学生らしく振る舞わないとな。
What an interesting start to the game, though. It's very slice of life like I've stated before. I didn't expect this. I did not expect this in the least.
まあ道 リさんにもそういう世間体があったなんていい。
Oh shit!
これだけでも早起きした甲斐があったみたい。
あんたほど筋金入ってないけどね。私の世間体なんて遠坂凛に比べたら灯籠の斧ってもんよ。あんたの猫っかぶりは擬態っていうより別人格のレベルよ。別人格。
That's not true. Well, it is kind of true.
Rin does seem like the person to be very shy and reclusive. She seems introverted with an extroverted side at the same time, but I believe that extroverted may be a cover-up for her true self that she masks behind herself. I'm just using this as a basis of what I know from tsundere-like characters, and the little bits of we've gotten from her in Zero and so far in this game.
Ayako gives an exaggerated sigh. Both of the teas she made are now empty, and it's my turn to make it.
で、遠坂はどうして部活に入らないのよ。運動神経がないなんてされ事は聞かないからね。私は去年の体力測定でことごとくあんたに負けたのをまだ恨んでるんだから。
Jesus, Rin, talk about athleticism. Like, if you can, you both are pretty fit girls. You must be, unless it's the magic helping you out, like engaging your stamina more or something.
あら、肺活量では三辻さんに負けたわよ、私。あと、体重も三辻さんのが上だったけど。
We have weight contests? Okay. Like, I'm 50. How much do they Japanese girls weigh? I'm not good with kilograms. 50 is like 110 pounds, so it'd be like, I'm 50 kilograms. Well, haha! I'm 49 kilograms! Woohoo! I guess it'd be something like that, I suppose. And they test lung capacity there? That's actually kind of neat. Is it like more so running? I suppose. In America, we just do pacers and push-ups and shit. Not really much in nuance there. Oh! Oh, so... Oh! Are we talking about the chest region here? Rin. Damn! Ayako slams on the table.
危ない。お茶がこぼれるでしょ、三辻さん。首相なんだから道場は大事になさい。
うるさい。私は首相である前に遠坂のライバルだ。
Ah, yes. Rivals,
あ
rivals,
んたに食ってかかるのは当然よ。
Sure thing. This is really cute.
Ayako looks at me with narrowed eyes. This girl has her own sense of beauty, and she always says beautiful people have to do some kind of martial arts.
Not necessarily gonna agree with that. I think beautiful people don't really have to do anything. What I mean by that is, you don't have to do something just because you're attractive. But this is just a matter of perspective, a matter of her probably upbringing. Plus, they do seem pretty athletic if they have an archery club and sort of stuff like that. This is Japan after all. They are better with fitness and health than most countries.
She's a bold person experienced in most martial arts. She joined the archery club with no experience and is now the captain as if it were only natural. She's probably one of the top 3 people in the school you should never disobey regardless of gender.
あら、部員がいなければ首相じゃないなんて問題発言じゃないそれ。
What do you mean by that?
問題発言なもんですか。私はお飾りの首相だからできることって言ったら不良部員を取り締まることだけよ。私以上にしゃがりっぱなやつがいるんだから首相としての面目なんてないわ。
Don't kid yourself, Mitsuzuri.
そうなの？藤村先生、三辻さんは飛び抜けてうまいって言ってたけど。
So we have Fujimura sensei.
あの人がそう言うんならそりゃ少しは自信が持てるけど、まあいなくなっちまったやつのことなんて考えても仕方ないか。そうね、藤村先生がそう言ってくれたんなら真面目に首相やんないとまずいか。
I love the little embarrassed aspect in her voice there. It was really, really cute.
そうそう、噂をすれば影。そろそろ部員がやってくる頃でしょ。私はおいとまするけど、三辻さんはきちんと師匠になりなさい。
Damn straight.
何見ていかないのシャ？
見てもわからないもの。遠くから眺める分にはいいけどね。
I guess, yeah.
道場にいるわけにはいかない。
I guess that does make sense, Rin.
Just as I rise, someone enters the range.
おはようございます。
No way! No way! Holy bibbity bobbity freaking Captain Crunch! It's Sakura! It's Wormy!
That was a joke, I promise.
Oh, Sakura! The last I saw of you, you saw Karia die down the flight of stairs! And said that you should never disobey Grandpa. How are you doing? I'm sure life has been treating you wonderful. Ren probably knows that you're sisters, right? Why are you in the same academy? Okay, certainly this will get explained. I was not expecting this, though.
ああ、おはようマト。今朝は一人？
Oh, we call her Mato. Yeah, it must be a really big twist in this game to not know that Rin and Sakura are sisters.
はい、力になれず申し訳ありません。
Oh, she's so cute! Oh! Oh, I'm already liking her a lot. Her voice is so sweet.
ああ、いいっていいって。本人が弓をやらないって言うんなら無理をさせても仕方がない。
Ayako addresses the club member who just
それ
entered.
じゃあ失礼するわ。また後でね、三辻さん。
Ren, aren't you going to say anything to her?
ああ、また後でね、遠坂。
お疲れ様です、遠坂先輩。ありがとう。さくらもしっかりね。
Huh. You think they'd be acting a little differently with each other? Do they not remember each other?
I leave the range trying not to interrupt them.
やあ、遠坂。おはよう。朝から君に会えるなんてついてるな。
Hello, sir? What the hell is that hairline? It's like split like by the palm there. I'm gonna call you Blue Hair. You kind of look like Byakuya from Fate Zero, the brother of Karia, a little bit.
Bad luck. I've run into someone I don't want to see.
おはよう、マト君。
What?
今日は早いのね。
Nani? Another Mato? Excuse me? Okay, so... Alright. I'm a little confuzzled. Does that mean that Sakura and this guy are step-siblings? I suppose... but where did you come from? I guess Zoken might have had some spare peeps around. But yeah.
当たり前だろ。首相なんだから。早めに来ないと一年に示しがつかないじゃない。
Oh, you're the captain! So you must be the best!
This smiling guy is Mato Shinji of Class 2C. He's the vice captain of the archery club and owner of the hearts of half the girls in—
No! I don't want a Chad! Get the fuck out! Frickin' pretentious, precocious, fucking boy band, blue-haired K-pop dude! Get out! No, I'm okay. I'm judging him too early. Let's give him a chance. I'm sure he's a great guy.
Kind of an idol, good-looking, good grades, sociable, and kind to girls.
Oh, aren't you just the perfect guy here, Shinji?
I'm not too well informed in such areas, so I've only heard all this from my classmates.
そう。ご機嫌なところ悪いんだけど、一文字抜けてるわ、マト君。大事な字だから忘れない方がいいと思うけど。
Hmm? What do you mean by that, Rin? I wonder what voice I should give this Shinji guy. He has kind of a deep voice.
一文字抜けてるって何がさ
What do you mean missing a word?
幸福の福。字は違うけど響きは一緒でしょ、副首相さん。気をつけなさい。別に首相も
Oh! Called out!
変に意識するとこだわってるみたいに聞こえるでしょ。
Okay, yeah, because Mitsuzuri is the actual captain, you're just the vice captain. So, why are you calling yourself the captain, huh? Mr. Insecurity over here! Rin that was a pretty smart move from Rin. High five, girl. Look at that fucking face. It's so fucking punchable. Jesus.
そうだね今後は気をつけるありがとう遠坂
Oh, you seem to be nice.
お礼を言われるようなことはしてないけど、まあマト君がそう思ったのなら私には関係ないか。
Fair enough.
Bidding him goodbye, I leave the range.
ちょっと待てよ見学に来たんだろなら見ていけばいいじゃないか遠坂なら大歓迎だよ
She's not really interested, Shinji.
遠慮するわ。練習の邪魔をしたくないもの。
そんなの構わないよ他の連中が気に障るんなら締め出すからさ
What?
ちょっと寄っていけって
Stop biting your crusty ass, no saliva having lip ass fucking cracker lips. Jesus, that smile, dude. Look at him! He's like, Rin, you better watch me and my tight spandex playing archery. I'm gonna shoot right into the main 100-point symbol. And you will be wet for me. Shinji. Yeah.
だから邪魔をする気はないって言ってるでしょ。それに私別に弓道に興味があるわけじゃないから。
I mean, I'm not really interested in it either. I'm sure it'd be fun to try out, definitely. I mean, it is really fun in video games, like Zelda, for example. But nah, I think I'm alright.
知らないやつのシャを見ても嬉しくないわ。
んなんだよ遠坂弓道に興味はなかったのか
He speaks in this deep, smooth manner as if he's really trying to lay on an impression. Like they said that he's a popular boy with all the girls. His voice fits that. It's a bit deep, but a bit mysterious, but it's very Chad. This man's the Chad over here.
へえだっていうのに放課後になると遠くから見てたのはそういうわけかな
Don't get your ego inflated. I was not watching you, Shinji. I don't know what he thinks the reason was, but he's undoubtedly making a big
な
misunderstanding.
んだ、知ってたのマト君。
ああよく目があったんだぜ僕と遠坂シャを終えてさ斬新の時に限って遠坂は僕を見ていたろ
Stop mistaking me like one of your stupid French girls, Shinji.
声を返したかったけど一応決まりでね車上で声を上げちゃいけないんだ
You seem nice and all, but lay off the this precocious attitude of yours. There's something about your demeanor. You better back the fuck up before you get smacked the fuck up.
As if happy about something, Shinji moves in closer to me. His smile carries a sense of superiority.
勘違いしてたよ遠坂は弓が好きなんだと思ってたけど弓道には興味がないんだろならなんで遠坂は道場を見ていたのかな
Shinji, I'm only gonna tell you this once, but I want you to back up from me before I call the police and have them arrest your ass for harassment.
But wait, I'm not really harassing you, am I?
Oh, but I'm pretty sure you're giving me the eyes like you're about to.
Well, just because I'm giving you these eyes doesn't mean that I'm gonna do anything. I'm a really nice guy.
Oh, sure you are. I've heard this many times. Oh, I see now. Yes, the conversation could have certainly have been taken that way.
離れてくれないかしら、マト君。私、あまり人に近寄られるのは好きじゃないし。
何遠坂
I said get away from me, Shinji. With your fucking Arthur-looking ears. Go back to your fucking comics.
あきれた。ここまで言ってもわからないのね。趣味じゃないけど仕方ないか。あなたにも理解できるように言ってあげる。いい、マト君。私は興味がない以上にあなたに興味はないって言ってるのよ。実際あなたが主人公なんて今初めて知ったぐらいだし、きっとこれからも目に入らないわ。
Oh, get served! Oh, that's really great. Oh my goodness! Ren! Stop being such a savage, oh lord!
なんだと
As if I've angered him, he reaches out for me violently.
Whoa, whoa!
I easily avoid it and turn my back on him.
What a strange guy.
それじゃあね、マト君。自意識過剰なのも結構だけど、ほどほどにしておいた方がいいわよ。
Oh, yeah! This man does seem to have an ego, for sure. And being a Mato is fitting for that ego. I didn't expect a Mato to have a pretty boy, though. And him being related to Sakura kind of scares me. Because Sakura... I don't think that's a good influence on her.
遠坂お前
Bro, chill!
He sounds like he wants to say more, but it doesn't seem like he's going to scream or come after me. Jeez, he really is all show. If he was just a little bit more mature, he wouldn't be so much trouble for the people around him. From the back of the school where the archery range is based, I entered the school building. It's past 7, but I can't see anyone in the hallway.
あれ遠坂さんだ。
Oh, hello there. It's a cute little apron you have on there. You look really pretty.
おはようございます。
Oh!
藤村先
This is the sensei.
おはよう遠坂さん。ちゃんと挨拶してくれて先生は嬉しいよ。
You have quite the personality there, Fujimura sensei.
A strange woman seems to be crying of happiness. It's hard to believe, but this person of surpassing friendliness and cheerfulness is a teacher at this school.
生ちゃんと挨拶をする以外にする挨拶があるのでしょうか。
あるわよ。1年生はちゃんと挨拶してくれるんだけどね。上級生になってくると私の名字で挨拶しないんだから。遠坂さんはああいう輩の真似しちゃダメだからね。
Oh, that's rather rude. I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes the juniors and seniors tend to act all high and mighty because of their prestigious rank and age. But you've always got to treat your elders with respect, you feel me? Especially your teachers. Even if they're assholes, you just call them, address them properly, come on.
はあ、よくわかりませんけど、先生に失礼なことはしませんが。
Sweet, thank you, Rin.
よ
You're
し
sweet.
よし。ああ、みんながみんな遠坂さんみたいだったらいいのにな。
Her voice is so... It's got a lot of pep and attitude to it, but not the bad attitude. It's actually rather nice and pleasant.
Fujimura-sensei waves goodbye and leaves. Fortunately, she isn't my homeroom teacher. Fujimura-sensei teaches English. She has such a kind face, but she has a black belt in Kendo! And I hear she was respected as the Tiger of Fuyuki in her student days. Oh shit! Holy crap! Kendo belt master, what are you gonna do? Beat up the children? Damn! Though that's a bit strange. Wouldn't a tiger normally be feared, not respected? Apparently in a good mood, Fujimura-sensei heads for the archery range. For some reason, she's in charge of the archery club, and not the kendo club.
Yeah! What? That's a little odd. Sorry, I had to drink some water there. Ugh.
It's almost 7:30. I can see a few students doing club activities outside, but there's no sign of anyone in the school building. But still...
遠坂
Oh, hello there. You look like a mature Shinji with actual hair and nice glasses.
I bump into someone who greets me rudely.
あら、生徒会長。
Seito Kaicho!
校舎の見回り？それとも各部室の手入れかしら。どっちでもいいけど相変わらず豆ね、そういうとこ。
Love is war, love is war, love is war. What are we gonna do? Play this out with Rin? Rin as Kaguya? And this guy is as the main guy, Shirogane.
そういうお前こそ何を企んでいる。部活動もしていないお前がこんな早くに何の用か。
You're very blunt. I mean, you are the Seito Kaicho.
ただの気まぐれよ。竜斗くんちみたいに早起きじゃないもの、私。
Ryudo-kun. Ryudo-kun. Okay. Ryudo. It's a little hard to get the vowel. Ryudo. There we go.
The student president makes an unhappy face. For some reason, I seem to be his enemy. I really don't know why. Perhaps it's just because I said skip the temples, they're boring, and a meeting to plan for the field trip.
一つ聞いておくが、最近夜遅くまで校舎にいたことはあるか、遠坂。
Well, that's none of your business, even if I was. It would just be for extra studying.
ないわね。私が帰宅部だって知ってるでしょ、竜斗くんは。
当然だ。生徒会長を任された以上、全校生徒の情報は把握している。
You're quite the hard ass.
そう。なら私に聞くまでもないでしょ。なんだってそんなことを聞くか知らないけど、生徒会の仕事を部外者に押し付けちゃまずいんじゃない？
But you see, Tosaka, it is my duty as the student council president to enforce the rules everywhere that I go. Now, if you don't like that, then you can kindly take that up with the principal. But for now, you're just gonna have to listen to me.
Well, geez, you don't have to be such an ass about it.
情報収集は一人でやりなさいよ。私みたいな部外者に頼らないで。
Yeah, Rin is really cold and standoffish. God, Rin, you're really cold and standoffish, aren't you?
たわけ。お前のどこが
Shit! Just call her an idiot, damn!
うちの会計の首根っこ掴んで悪さをしたのを知らぬと思ったが。
What? What?
あら、人聞きが悪いわね。あれは三辻さんに頼まれて部費の割合を明らかにしただけでしょ。
You garnished my wages, didn't you? I was making a whole 300 yen over here at the student council president job, but now I'm only making 250. How dare you?
みんなの予算がどこに使われているか調べるなんて生徒として当然の行為だと思うけど。
Well, if anything, it's my job to enforce that. So, well, stay out of it.
なんと、うちの会計を1週間休ませた精神的ダメージが
What?
当然の行為なのか。とんでもない倫理観をお持ちのようだな、相変わらず。
What did you do? Mentally destroy this man? Did you roast him like Charlie Sheen?
あなたもね、部下の手綱ぐらいちゃんと握ってなさい。
Oh, I watch a lot of people plenty. Like you, Tosaka.
文化系ばかりひいきするのはフェアじゃないわ。
Well, as you can see by my glasses, I don't like sports much, so...
わかっている。だからこそ俺の手で不正を正したかったのだが。
Yay!
理終わったぞ。
Shido! It's the boy! Oh yes, Issei. So this guy is Issei Ryudo. I'm gonna die trying to pronounce this. Issei Ryudo. Issei, the repairs are done. And then the guy appears who I didn't expect to find here.
悪い。頼んだのはこっちなのに、エミヤに任せっきりにしてしまった。許せ。
Oh shit, you two seem to be rather close. You're being rather formal and kind to him.
そんなこと気にするな。で、次はどこだよ。あんまり時間ないぞ。
Why does Shiro sound like Sasuke from Naruto? I can't be the only one that hears that, right?
ああ、次は視聴覚室だ。前から調子が悪かったそうなんだが、この度ついに天寿を全うされた。
AV room. Rest in peace. Television, VHS
天
tapes.
寿全うしてたら直せないだろう。買い直した方が早いぞ。
I really wanted to watch Bob Ross today, damn it. Oh, you know that you watch Bob Ross every other Wednesday, Shiro. But I love drawing! Oh, it's not that I like drawing, I just like the trees.
そうなんだが、一応見てくれると助かる。俺から見れば臨終だが、お前から見れば仮病かもしれん。
It's rather poetic, you say? Okay.
なら試そう。
I see, well, let's take a look. It's in a book.
The student president leaves with the male student. My thoughts have stopped at this student event.
The guy with wrenches and spanners and hand turns back as if he's remembering something.
朝早いんだな、遠坂。
Yeah.
And with that, he leaves. Was that supposed to be a greeting?
The student whom the president called Emiya leaves quickly.
Emiya.
That would be Emiya Shiro from Class
それはいい
2C.
んだけどさ。
How can I put it? I just think it's hard to tell whether a guy who looks at home holding a wrench is useful or scary. I think it's hard to tell whether a guy who looks at home holding. Oh, I don't know why I couldn't comprehend what Rin was saying here, but... Alright, that seems to be a good stopping point for today's episode. Whew, that was a lot of fun. This is the beginning of a Fate, and I've got to say, I'm certainly enjoying myself so far, and I hope that you're enjoying the series so far too. It has been going rather slowly, that's for certain, but it's not bad. You have to introduce the characters organically, and introduce each one of them, and have some just banter, learn about the characters, see how they interact with each other, and get some nice world building and lore there too. Beginning of the game certainly is going to get you hooked with the Shiro and Saber stuff as sort of a cold open, and then we flash back to some of Rin's memories of Tokiomi, and we get some lore about the families, about different magic and how sorcery differs from magic. We get some of Rin's personality. She's really cold and doesn't really like to interact with too many people, but she does have a best friend in Mitsuzuri-san, who they're very much rivals in the sense that they've known each other for a couple of years and are fighting each other to find a boyfriend first in a really endearing moment. Their personalities clash, and they do have some nice chemistry. We met a Chad named Shinji, who is a Mato, believe it or not, and we also met Sakura as well. But Rin and Sakura didn't really interact with each other like you think they would, being, sisters and all. Unless that's just an act to avoid suspicion. I'm not too sure if they merely forgot about each other, but that wouldn't really make sense. I hope that they do answer that. Shinji being a Mato was a surprise. That's very interesting. He's good with the ladies. He's the vice captain of the archery club, whereas the actual captain is Mitsuzuri-senpai, or Mitsuzuri-san, and interesting characters all around. Lots of dialogue, lots of fun to be had learning about the personalities between these characters. And Shinji's a bit of a creep. He seems to just like to try to capture girls wherever he goes. He seems particularly interested in Rin, but Rin is quite the savage. She's got a tongue on her, that's for certain. She analyzes her surroundings, analyzes the words and actions of those around her, and could use them to good use. She's rather smart, and I like Rin so far. We meet this Seito Kaicho, student council president character, Ryudo Iisei, who seems to be friends with Shiro, and he's very, very, very by the rules kind of guy. Uptight with a stick up his ass. But he seems rather charming. I do like his design and his character so far. His little interaction with Shiro was cool. Shiro is definitely different than I expected him to act. He seems rather standoffish, but normal, like just a normal guy. The way he talked to Rin was certainly strange, with just, "Oh, you're up early," and then that was it. Maybe he's just good at noticing others around him. I suppose that could be it. But his personality was different than I certainly expected. Rin certainly doesn't know what to think about him. Doesn't know whether to like or dislike him. And Rin certainly doesn't like Shinji. And Rin certainly has a lot of problems on her own. I mean, she's always alone. Hell, her taking the pendant made all the clocks go funny. I'm guessing due to maybe a magical discharge stunting like the clock's times or something. And yeah, I suppose this is a rather organic way to introduce the characters, and we'll be getting into the meaty meat stuff rather soon. This reminds me sort of like Steins Gate, in the sense that it's a bit of a slow burn, but you're just getting introduced to everything. You get slight hints of lore and world building, along with a decent cold open to keep you invested, but it's all about meeting the characters, getting to know them, and watching things unfold before the tragedy strikes, because this is no doubt going to be a tragedy. I'm rather excited to see that happen. I'm really loving the characters so far. We also met this teacher lady, who is a kendo belt. She's known as the Tiger of Fuyuki, and she's got a rather bubbly personality for a teacher. But yeah, Rin is the most interesting so far, definitely. I did not expect to play as her first, but I'm certainly not complaining. I'm definitely having a good time with it. I thought we were going to play as Shiro first, but it's a surprise, alright? Rin's character, she hasn't really displayed her tsundere tendencies much yet, which is refreshing. She seems to be her own actual character, rather than just the tsundere stereotype right away, which I'm very thankful and appreciative of. She's really, really good so far. And I'm excited to do more, and I hope that you have enjoyed watching this as well. This is my first Let's Play here, and, well, I hope you can agree with my choice on starting here, and enjoyed watching my silly escapade into the world of the Fate visual novel. I thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I really do appreciate it. And as always, I want to let you know that if it's morning, day, evening, or night, wherever it is that you are, please be sure to stay safe and take care out there. And if you could do so much as leave a like, subscribe, or comment, I'd really appreciate it. It really does help me out. Thank you so very much. I will see you guys for more Fate. I'm really enjoying this so far. Gonna have to, whoa, okay. Save. Holy good fucking apples! Encoded in golden syrup. There's 15 different fucking save sections with like 4, 8, 12, 20 slots each. Fuck me, that's a lot. Comment. Oh, I can leave comments? End of episode 1. Nice, so if I go to load, it's there. Neat! We're in the prologue. Well, damn straight. I'll see you guys later, everybody! Ba ba ba.